Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Elemental Maker. Today, working on a house project here. Right where that old light is, there used to be a cinder block shower stall, and it was horrific looking. It looked like a, well, we called it the rape dungeon. It was pretty brutal looking. So, ripped that sucker out, jackhammered it. And luckily the floor was still in pretty decent shape underneath it. I had to patch a few areas. Ripped out the old wall, put in, you know, some dry lock on the cinder block and insulation, reframed it. And now I'm prepping the floor because, as you can see, we got a new washing machine, but the old washing machine was leaking, I imagine, for years. But of course that took a beating on the paint, the floor paint, which the floor was never properly prepped to start with. Anytime you put a coating on concrete, you're really supposed to grind the surface to open up the pores, allow better adhesion of whatever you're putting on it, whether it be paint or epoxy or whatnot. Currently in the process of grinding the top layer of this paint and concrete, so I was going to show you how I got this set up here. $9.99 grinder. Freaking unbelievable. I had my wife pick this up on the way home from work. If if I go in there, I end up spending half the mortgage. So got a cheap little dust shroud around this sucker, a little 4.5 inch turbo cup diamond wheel for grinding the concrete here. And then, of course, dust collection system. So I got a little dust deputy knockoff, and then that leads to a shop vac. Pretty good little setup, though, for doing some concrete grinding. Check this out. Oh yeah, that thing's either wearing in or wearing out. I'm not sure, but that sounds ugly. But $9.99, how the hell can you beat it? If I get done this room with it, I will be a happy camper. With everything running, makes a good bit of noise, but damn does it work nicely. No dust escapes the system. It's unbelievable. I do have a HEPA air filter running behind camera just in case any particulates make it by. But the dust shroud does an awesome job. And then, of course, this is a dust deputy knockoff. I don't know if it was Amazon or AliExpress or Banggood that I got this, but it does a really awesome job of separating the dust before it gets to the shop vac. So it's just a cyclonic dust separator. Drops down into this bucket here, which has gained some weight. And then I have a HEPA rated filter on the shop vac as well, so nothing can get by. Now, somewhat incredibly, I have used this this single grinder here to do over I've done over 400 square feet of grinding at this point with it. I really thought the brush holders were gonna wear out on this, or the brushes themselves, because they're kind of a crappy material if I remember correctly. But so far so good. I might pop this off and maybe repack it with some molybdenum disulfide grease. See if that'll quiet it down, because it's not sounding too healthy right now. Pretty sure the grease they use in here is just Vaseline. Alright, diamond wheels back on her. That doesn't sound any different at all. Well, that sucks. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Back to abusing this thing.